that was the Black Seeds with Come To Me, and that's off what I do believe is their latest album, Solid Ground, that came out in the end of last year, which is very good for them. Before that we had Dubbed Out with Always Managed to Get High, The Porkers with Skank and Car Park Blues, Los Capitans with Scene Queen, Wiseacre with Let's Go Bowling, and at the very top we had Bomb the Music Industry with I'm Terrified. It's 1:45 on 4ZZZ FM. You're listening to the Apathetic Adventure Hours with Stephen, and not Gemma. But unfortunately, we can't keep bagging Gemma anymore because apparently she's listening, and she called up and requested a song and insisted I had to play it, and I've only done so because I was going to play it anyway. So Gemma can just wipe that one off as a victory for her. And this is a victory for me, and here's some friends are wrong. 4ZZZ. Hope you don't pick up.
ABC Brisbane.
It's 1:45 on 612 ABC Brisbane. Chris Welsh. A few more calls came in about people with stories about writing complaint letters.
Yeah, some wonderful stories that have come in the last couple of minutes as well. One from Claire. Now, Claire had some toilet paper that she'd purchased, which wasn't manufactured correctly.
Yeah.
So somehow the plies weren't together. It was sort of crisscrossed over, and she just didn't like it. It was difficult to use, and there's a small problem with it.
That'd get me upset.
Okay, you upset?
You count on, it's like underpants, we would count on toilet paper to be working very well for us, don't we?
Really do count on toilet paper.
If toilet paper's not working right, it gets you pretty angry.
Pretty cranky. She was so cranky, she sent a complaint letter, but what really made the letter work well for her, she actually wrote complaint on the toilet paper. So a handwritten note on the set of sending toilet paper that it wasn't manufactured properly, and sent it to the manufacturer. And they were so tickled by the fact that somebody would write a complaint letter on the toilet paper, they personally came out to see her and brought her half a dozen free rolls of toilet paper and an apology.
That's it. It's worth writing that complaint letter
on toilet paper.
On the offending product. It wouldn't have worked for you writing it on the pie, though, would it? The one that broke your one of your
teeth. No, that wouldn't have worked too well at all.
And we did receive a text message about that story where someone sent a text but had a name saying that rock might have been a kidney stone.
Oh, thank you very much.
What happens if one's training about a whole field of possibilities, the kinds of things that might happen in the future, if all...
Gypsy Ruler second, third Bunnings Girl, fourth Ballistic Dancer, and then Great Shot and Banger Banjo in 22:42.
To operate, and it's an airline called Air Austral. It's actually a French-owned airline. It's been operating over 30 years. They're going to start flying out of Sydney in April. And the reason I chose them is, other than them having a new 777 aircraft, they actually fly via Reunion Island. And everyone knows out of the east coast of Australia, you've got via Singapore, Hong Kong, Bangkok, all these Asian ports. Because, as with most airlines, you fly via their hub. Example, Singapore Airlines hub is Singapore, Cathay is Hong Kong, etc. And with Air Austral, their hub is Reunion Island.
Okay, Ilana, where is Reunion Island?
That's actually in the Indian Ocean, and it's about 200 kilometres southeast of Mauritius.
Have they got an airport?
They do have an airport, they do.
Just wondering.
They do, but the interesting thing about Reunion Island, it was actually settled by the French in 1642. It's not an island that I have been to, I have to admit, and it's not really an island that I've had a lot of people travel to.
Okay.
And I think that's probably because it's always been a little bit tricky to get there. I mean, a lot of people might go out of, Johannesburg or Madagascar or something, but now being a hub from Sydney on the way to Paris, it's just one of those other destinations, I think, that it gives people something to look at.
Is that the reason you do it? Is it cheaper or is it less expensive?
Well,